Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw Captain Marvel. Let's get started in the center of our page with the eyes. So I'm going to move over to the left side and draw on the upper eyelid. Starting from the outside, we're going to curve this in and then down. We're going to leave a gap in the center and do the same thing in the opposite direction on the right side. So let's line up the inside, curve up, and then out. Now let's draw on the lower part of the eye. From the left side, we're going to step in to create a little overlap. We're going to draw a half circle coming down. Now we're just going to pull that up towards the inside of the eyelid. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to move up and draw on the brow. From the corner of the eyelid, I'm going to step up. We're going to curve up towards the top of the brow. Now I'm just going to curve this down towards the inside of the eyelid. Coming down at an angle. Let's do the same thing on the right. Start from the inside. Curve up, round it out, and come down towards the corner of the eyelid. Now from here we're going to draw on the lower edge of the mask. Starting on the left side, just underneath the eye, we're going to draw a straight line, angling down and in towards the center. Now we're going to go up towards the right side. Let's add in the nose piece. From the middle we're going to draw a straight line, coming down. Back to the top, we're going to angle down and out towards the left, and then down and out towards the right. Now we're going to move down and draw on the mouth. Starting on the left, we're going to draw a curve going up, and then down on the right. Let's draw on the upper lip. Starting back on the left side, we're going to curve up in the middle, and then back down on the right. Now let's add the lower lip. From the end, we're going to step in, curve down in the middle, and back up on the right. Now from here we're going to draw on the lower part of the head. Starting from this side, we're going to curve down towards the chin. We're going to round this out just underneath the mouth. I'm going to work our way back up towards the right side. Let's add the lower part of the mask. Just underneath the lip, we're going to draw a curve from left to right, curving across. Now from the ends, we're just going to draw a short angle line coming down and out. Now we're going to trace the bottom of the head up towards the left side. Underneath the edge of the mask, we'll do the same thing on the right. Now we can go in and draw on the top of the head. Starting from the left side here, we're going to curve around the eye. I'm going to pull that up and then we're going to leave a large gap in the center for the hair. I'm just going to pull that into right about there. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting from the right side, go around the eye, come up to the top of the head, and then into right there. Now let's take these 2 points, curve down and in towards the center. Starting on the left, come down, and we'll pull that in, and then we'll work our way up towards the right side. Now let's add in the hair. Starting from this point, we're gonna draw a wave. We're gonna go up and over towards the right. Now at the end, we're gonna flick this up. We're gonna curve this back in and then down towards that center point. So rounding this out, coming in towards the left, and then curving down towards that center point. Now from the top, we're going to step down, we're going to overlap, curving out, in, and then down toward that center point again. Now this curve, we're just going to continue up and tuck that in behind the hair. Let's add a little bit more texture on the left side. So about halfway down this curve, go out, and we'll just hook that over. Now we're just going to show a little bit more hair along the right side here. So on the side, we're going to curve up, come down in towards the head, and then we'll just flick that back up. Now I'm going to taper this back in towards the side of the head. Now we're going to do another overlap. We're going to step back about halfway along this curve out and up, and then we'll taper that back in behind the head. Now I just want to add a trim around this hairline. So stepping out, we're going to follow that same curve, coming down and in towards the center, and then up towards the right side. Let's add a trim above the eyebrow. Starting on the left side at the top of this curve, we're going to go up and then out. Do that on both sides. Now let's move to the side of the head and add in the ear covers. On the left side, we're going to angle down and out with a straight line. Now we're going to come down towards the cheek and go in the opposite direction, going up. Now we're going to connect these 2 points with a slight curve, going out and then back in. Let's take that and flip it over on the right. So we're going to line up the top, angle down and out, line up the bottom, we'll angle up. and then connect those 2 points with a curve. Alright, so now that we've drawn the head, let's work our way down the body. I'm going to start with the sides of the body first, starting with the left side. We're going to curve out and then down towards the hip. Do the same thing on the right side. Let's connect those 2 points with the curve coming down in the middle and then back up. We're going to step up and draw that same curve going across. Let's add 2 little straps on either side. On the left, draw 2 lines side by side, and then on the right we'll do the same thing. In the center of the chest, we're going to add that 8-pointed star. So just below the chin, we'll step down, start with a point. We're going to draw 2 angled lines coming out toward the left and then the right. Now on the ends, we're going to add 2 smaller points going out in an angle. So up and back down. Now let's go to the side and draw 2 longer points going out and then in. And then again, we're going to add those 2 small points angling down and out on either side. And we're going to come straight down the middle with 1 long point. From the chin to the star, we're going to add 2 straight lines. One on the left coming down, and then one on the right. At the bottom of the star, we're going to come straight down towards the belt. Now let's add 2 angled stripes going out from the star towards the side of the body. We're going to start from this point. We're going to angle up and out. Do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to step down just inside of that point. We're going to angle up and out. Now we just want to split this in half, coming in with an angled line in the middle. Let's add 1 more detail on the side of the ribs. Starting on the left, we're going to angle in and down to right about there. We're going to come straight down. Do the same thing on the right, coming in and then going straight down towards the belt. Let's continue working down with the legs. In the center, we're going to step down, draw a curve from left to right, going up and then down for the lower torso. Now on the left side, we're going to step in, curve out, and then down towards the left heel. We'll go out and then down towards the right heel. Let's round out the bottom of the feet. From the heel, we're going to curve down and then up on both sides. Now from the toe, we're going to draw on the top of the foot. Starting on the left side, we're going to curve up. We're going to curve this over, aiming towards the heel. We're going to stop right about there. We're going to do the same thing on the right side. Now let's thicken up the sole. From the toe, we're going to step up. Just follow that same curve going in towards the heel. We'll do the same thing on the right. Let's go back up to the hip and draw on the side of the leg. Starting on the left side, we're going to curve out, round out the knee, and then pull that in towards the top of the foot. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to step up and just draw on the edge of the boot cuff, curving down, then up. Let's add a little pattern to the legs. Starting from the left hip, we're going to step in, angle down and out. Do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to come down and in with an angle. Now from this point, I want to follow that same curve of the leg, coming down towards the boot cuff. Now let's move up and draw on the arms. About halfway down the side of the body, we curve out and then down towards the wrist. Now back on the left side, we're going to add the thumb. We're going to draw a small half circle. Now from the bottom of the thumb, we're going to curve up and in towards the wrist. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now back on the left side, we're going to draw on the fingers. At the bottom of the thumb, we're going to curve down, round out the finger and go up. Come down to the bottom, curve down and up the second finger. Now we're going to step up. Now curving around the third finger, we're going to pull that up and in behind the head. Let's do the same thing on the right. Start with that first finger. Now the third finger, we're going to go all the way around. Now we're going to pull this up in behind the head. Let's separate out the fingers. Starting on the pinky, we're going to curve down and in towards that line. Come down and up again. Now the index finger, come down and up in towards the thumb. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now back on the left side, we're going to add the cuff. Start from the wrist, we're going to curve out and up. Do the same thing on the right side. Now from here, we're going to step up an angle upwards with a curve going to the side of the arm. The same thing on the right side. Let's add some detail to the shoulders. From this point, we're going to step up, we're going to curve in and then up, just on the outside of the body. Do the same thing on the right side, curving down and out. Now I just want to thicken this up. We're going to step up, just create a little band going across. And then from the top of this angled line, we're going to angle down in behind the shoulder. Coming down and out. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Captain Marvel. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.